Okay, it's that time again for our pet of the week and our veterinarian here to answer some of our questions. So we welcome back Dr. Kimberly Huckabee of the Bent Arrow Animal Hospital, and has Radar with her today. Yeah. So this is not the Radar of legend here around News on 6. This is a different Radar, rescued from a Muskogee shelter, Rat Terrier, about 3 years old, and he has just been the perfect.
He is. He's just a perfect little lap dog.
And you were pointing out his ears. I
know, aren't they cute? One stands up and one falls over. It's adorable.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, if you'd like to adopt Radar, you can call the Animal Rescue Foundation at 622-5962. You can visit their ARF house at La Fortune Park during the hours on your screen. And you can also check out newson6.com/pets for pets who need to be adopted. So a couple questions here, and the first one, I feel like we hear this a lot here about nails, right? Dogs' nails have gotten really long. What's the best way to clip them at home?
Well, I prefer the nail trimmers that kind of look like a hedge trimmer. They look like a little set of pliers.
Look intimidating.
Yeah, they look very intimidating. I tell people they get some styptic powder, which is some sort of clotting powder. They sell it at all the pet stores and things like that, in case you get the quick and it starts to bleed. Okay. Because nothing will bleed like a quicked nail. They will bleed and bleed and bleed, and it's not a problem. It's just going to make a big mess everywhere. So what I kind of tell people is to just get the hook of the nail. If they just kind of take off that end, it's going to you're not going to get it real short that first time, but just keep taking off the hook on the end of the nail.
And it looks like Radar has been, the hook's been taken off there. He
has had his nails clipped. We just clipped them recently, yes.
Very good.
So that's what you're going to want to do. Don't go for real short the first time, because you will quick those. And if you do, just put the styptic powder on, it'll stop bleeding. Okay,
styptic powder. Styptic powder, there we go. Okay, the next question about a new puppy. We have a new puppy, how often should we brush her teeth?
Well, the experts say that if you want their teeth brushing to be effective, you need to do it at least 3 times a week, inside and outside of the tooth. So it's pretty difficult, but if you start them as a puppy, sometimes you can get them to where you can brush those teeth with the little, they have some little finger brush kits at the pet stores that you can use that can get them used to it, and some flavored toothpaste that they like.
Okay, I think that's what I used to do at camp, do finger brushing if I forgot my toothbrush, so I would be totally into that. Okay, the last one, what is the deal with pet insurance? Do I need it?
So there are a couple new things out. They've been out for, there's a couple of them been out for a little while, but there's some newer ones out from some of the big name insurance companies. Most of the time you pay the insurance on the pet, and then you pay your coverage at the veterinary hospital. You submit the claim, and a lot of the times they'll pay you back at least all or at least some of what you've spent, depending on that. It's just like with the human health care. It will depend on what the insurance company covers. So there's other options out there too. I tell people, if you're worried about catastrophic bills and your pet gets tragically sick, hit by a car, something bad happens, there's a couple of healthcare credit card companies out there that we use. Your vet's office will know the ones that they use, but most veterinary offices use a common one that you can get ahead of time. You don't have to use it, but in case of emergency, it's kind of like that insurance policy without paying a premium.
Okay, well that's great. Dr. Huckabee, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you can always email us questions at noonshow@newson6.net.